a notebook, grab a pen. Do your homework and tell a friend. Know all the answers and buzz them in. Who knows it better, you or them? It's the ClassH-Room, now let's begin.
Now, here's the host of the ClassH-Room, Richard Curtis.
What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm coming down the line. You guys ready to do this? I got $500 for you if you can beat these teachers. And the teachers are, wow! A choreographed hand game there from you. What's up out there, you guys? Good to see you. Rockin' audience today, and welcome to the show, everyone at home today. You know the drill. It's 3 students. It's 3 teachers from the same school, Saint Barnabas Catholic School in Southwest Philadelphia. But today, they're going head-to-head in the classroom that show the test students and today their favorite all-time teachers. Now, a good school has a few things. Good students, good teachers, but here's the good one. Good pep rallies, and we got one out there today! That man is the principal of the school. He's ready to see who wins this thing. $500. Who's going to win it? Let's go. Pop quiz time. Grab your buzzers. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. Each correct answer will be worth 10 points. If you buzz in first, wait until your name is called to answer. If you get the question wrong, a contestant from the other team can buzz in and will have a chance to steal. All right, it's classroom time. I got money on the line, bragging rights, guys. Let's do it. St. Barnabas, here we go with question 1. What is the name of the 2 soft, fleshy outer parts of the human mouth? First one in, Miss Colby.
The lips.
The lips is right. Extra credit question right off the top of the show. This one's worth double. What is 10 times 20? First one in, Mrs. Dugan.
200.
200. Ray Preston and his sons, Miles and Louie, are ghosts who live in a home with a human family in what Nickelodeon show? This one's going to stump me as well. The answer, the Haunted Hathaways. We move on. During the American Revolutionary War, which side won 1775's Battle of Concord? Miriam.
What's it called? The Continentals?
I'll accept it. Continentals is right. Nicely done. You're on the board. What is the name of Moana's pet pig in the 2016 movie? My favorite character from the movie, it's Pua, is the answer there. According to a popular children's song, what must you do to your boat to move it gently down the stream? Miriam.
Row.
You gotta row it, absolutely right. An orange is an example of what type of fruit that is juicy, pulpy, and rich in vitamin C? Miss Dugan.
Citrus.
Citrus is right. Professional treasure hunter Nathan Drake is the main protagonist and playable character in what video game franchise? Nobody's playing video games up here. They're studying. Uncharted is what we were looking for there. In a tree that has been cut down, what do experts count to see how old the tree is? Miss Dugan.
The rings.
The rings is right, and that is it for Pop Quiz. We're done with the round. Teachers, 50 points for you. Students, 20 points for you guys. Well played. You're on the board. Today, it's the students and teachers from Saint Barnabas Catholic School in Southwest Philly. That building looks awesome. Miriam, how cool is that school?
Very cool.
10 out of 10?
20 out of 10.
I would put Miriam at a 30 out of 10. Where do you guys meet her?
Hello, my name is Miriam. I'm in the 7th grade, and I love to watch Netflix.
Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm in the 7th grade, and I hope we beat the teachers today.
Hi, my name is Erica. I'm in 7th grade, and I love to watch Korean and Taiwanese dramas.
Hi, I'm Miss Miller. I teach 5th and 6th grade English and Social Studies, and I'm also the assistant coach at Chestnut Hill College.
Hi, I'm Ms. Dugan. I teach 5th and 6th grade math and science, and I want our students to do well, but not as well as the teachers.
Hi, I'm Ms. Colby. I teach 7th and 8th math and science, but I love to snuggle with a good book.
All right, there are the players for today, and all 6 of them are going for that $500. Listen, somebody's going to win it, but along the way, someone also is going to be sent to detention. Put your buzzers down. You'll work together on this one. This is how detention works. I will give one team a category. As a team, you will have 10 seconds to decide if you want to play or pass. If you choose to play and answer the question correctly, you can send any member of the other team to detention. If you get it wrong, the other team can send one of you. If you pass, the other team has to answer the question, and the same elimination rules apply. The first team to send everyone from the other team to detention will win 40 points. All right. That's how you play detention, teams. Who's going to win this thing? One of you will end up in detention. Let's see who it is. The category goes to our students first. Here we go, guys. Do you love sports is the category. Pass or play?
Pass. We're gonna pass.
That was quick. Teachers, do you love sports?
We do.
Okay, well then this one should be easy. In July of 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving signed with what team? Deep in thought. Need an answer here, guys.
Oklahoma?
No.
The Brooklyn Nets is the correct answer. Students, great pass by you guys. And now you get to send one of your teachers to detention. And it's so fun to see how big the smiles get on the students when I say that to them. Here you go, guys. Who's it going to be?
Miss Dugan.
Miss Dugan, out of the game. She teaches math. She teaches science. But right now, she's teaching the art of sitting in a chair in detention. Miss Dugan, have you given out any detentions yet this year?
I don't think so.
See, you got a perfect track record. I'm glad the students were able to give you one here. And we move to math.
I guess we'll take that one.
They're going to take it, says our math teacher, Miss Colby. What property of multiplication states that two numbers can be multiplied in any order?
I think it's
Throwing it back here to the early days.
property. Commutative.
The commutative property?
That is correct. Nicely done, teachers. Miss Colby's like, I got a job when I get back to school still. As the principal looks on from the front row, he's like, yep, I hired him. All right, you guys get to send one of your students to detention. Who's it going to be?
Who do you want to send? Okay.
We're going to send Erica.
Erica, 7th grader, out of the game. We have an entire team of 7th graders taking on their teachers today. Our first one is out. And now we go back to our students. Here it is. Category is popular books.
You want to play? Okay, I guess we'll play.
We're going to play it. In the novel Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, what is the first name of the character who goes through a mirror into Looking Glass House, where everything is backward?
Alice, the first name? Alice?
Alice is right! Kayla, you were all over that one. You've read the book, obviously?
Yeah.
One of your favorites?
Yes.
All right, nice. Well, I'm glad that question came up to help you. How about this? One of your favorite teachers is still standing over here, but they're ready to go to detention. None of them are making eye contact with you, which I find is weird.
Okay. We're going to send Miss Colby to detention.
Miss Colby out of there, leaving Miss Miller, our team captain. All right, Colby goes to detention. Miss Miller, and what did you just say?
I'm feeling a lot of pressure.
Now
I know how they feel.
Yes, here it comes. It's your category. And we go to science.
I'm going to pass.
Okay, good luck. Do you guys like science?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if you can win it right here. Dolphins, elephants, and dogs are examples of what class of warm-blooded vertebrates that have hair or fur and glands that produce milk for their young?
Mammals?
For the win! Mammals is right! Students, win it on a pass. Miss Miller, you're headed to detention. Erica, get over here. How about it? These three, 1, 2, 3, win the round. I'm going to give you guys 40 points. Going to get you up to 60 for the game. Can these three hold off the teachers? You go to break when we come back. Someone wins $500. Stay with us. Got the whole row rocking right now. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Today it's the students and teachers from Saint Barnabas Catholic School in Southwest Philly. I got everyone's biggest fans out here. Now listen, the students just had a big win in detention. They got 60 points on the board. You guys go to school there. What grade are you in?
7th.
7th grade. Everyone seems like they're in 7th grade in this school. All right, do you think they can hold off and win this thing?
Yes, definitely.
All right, they got it. Are you feeling the same way?
Yep.
Let's hear from the principal. What do you say?
I'm pulling for the teachers.
Oh, wow. Okay. He signs their paychecks. I get it. Now, listen, art class is next. I want you to do me a favor. Don't say anything if you're the cutest person I've ever met. Nailed it. Let's go. She was the cutest person I've ever met. All right, here's how this game works. Each team selected one player to draw. The trailing team will go first. Teachers, you're up here with me right now. This is going to be a card. It's got a word or a phrase hidden on the inside. 5 seconds to draw, Miss Dugan, so you're going to have to talk really quick. 10 seconds for you two to come up with one guess. You can talk it out, though. You get it right, 30 points in the first round. If you get it wrong, I'll give you 2 more chances, but the points decrease with each round as we go. So here we go. She goes blue. Miss Dugan, you stand back here. Open that up immediately. I'm going to uncap your marker. That is what you're drawing, okay? Feeling confident? Mm-hmm. Okay, 5 seconds, 30 points on the board. Here we go. And stop. Okay, what is it? Miss Miller, Miss Colby?
Yeah, we can say so.
Deep in conversation here. Okay.
A cell.
Alrighty, we're gonna spin this around, and you have 5 more seconds. Starts right now. Here we go. Okay, we had cell. Students, you're dying to know what this one is. Here we go. And you wanted to try to draw that again. 10 seconds, guys. What are we looking at? Round 2. This one's worth 20.
Is it a flower? Sour flower. I don't think so.
Answer.
A flower?
Okay, incorrect, and we move. You have 10 seconds to finish this up. Here you go. All right, while she does that, students, get ready. Your round is next. Teachers, you're going to finish this one here.
Ready?
Yeah, oh yeah. You're in the mix right now. I like what you're drawing. Okay, stop right there. 10 seconds, guys.
A snowflake.
A snowflake is right, and they get 10 points. That ties the game up. The snowman was a great decision by you. Good add-on. Kayla, come on back. You guys are going to switch spots. That's what I love about art class, when you guys get creative. And I give you this envelope. Open that up right away. Look at your word. Come on back here while you open it up. You are being so gentle with the way you open that card. Here we go. That's yours. You ready? 5 seconds. Starts right now. And she uses 3 seconds while that happens for 30 points. Students?
Pizza?
P-I-Z-Z-A. I want pizza. That's right, Kayla. Pizza is right. She gets 30 points added to their score. Brings them up to 90. They have a 30-point lead. Extra credit right now. Okay, before we go to break, more points in the line. Extra credit, here it is. This is your question. What is the 2-word name for any water park attraction that allows riders to relax in rafts and gently ride the currents? It's one of my favorites. Do you know the answer? Throw on your swim trunks and get back here, because I'm giving you the answer when we come back to the classroom. Pizza! All right. Welcome back into the classroom. Today, students and teachers from Saint Barnabas Catholic School in Southwest Philly are in the studio. Students, how about it? You got to be feeling pretty good. Little 30-point lead in the mix right now. You guys feeling all right?
Yes.
All right, 30 points. That's a good little cushion. And teachers, you guys can get there. You got 60 points, but your smiles light up the room. So that works, right? Well, here's your question I asked. It was extra credit. This one's worth 10 points. Here it is. What is the 2-word name for any water park attraction that allows riders to relax in rafts and gently ride the currents? Teachers, Miss Miller.
We went with lazy river.
That's going to get you 10 up to 70. And we go to our students. What did you guys say?
We said the same exact thing.
Yeah, everyone's favorite. Okay. How about it? Lazy River gets you up to 100 points. I'll tell you what's even better than 100 points is $500. Cash money in your hand. If you win it, what are you going to do with it?
We're going to put it towards getting a culinary class for our school.
No way.
Yeah.
Like, so you guys can have the FCE and you can start doing some baking stuff, cooking.
Yes.
That is an awesome place to put it. Hopefully you guys can win that for all the students back at your school. Teachers.
We are going to use the money to get more diverse books for our middle school library.
Awesome. So both sides are playing for something great here. I'll tell you what. Let me ask you this, Kayla. What is your favorite thing to do in school?
I like to hang out with my friends.
Do you know the best place to hang out with your friends in school?
Everywhere.
A field trip, and that's where we're going. Let's go! Grab your buzzers. We will ask you 3 questions from a special location. The first person to buzz in and get the correct answer to each question will win 10 points for their team. If you buzz in and get it incorrect, a member of the other team will have a chance to buzz in and steal. That's Field Trip right there in a nutshell. And today, who's driving the bus? That's Jen Frederick from Fox 49's Good Day. We're going to the Cartoon Network Hotel. It just got built in Lancaster. This place is incredible. Jen, I'm jealous you're there and we're here, but I know you have 3 questions for us. So what do you say we start today with question number 1? Jen, welcome to the show.
Hey everybody, you know I love a field trip. So these questions are all about Cartoon Network shows. And where else would I talk about that other than right here at the Cartoon Network Hotel? Here's your first question. What Cartoon Network show features a group of 3 friends, Craig, Kelsey, and JP, as they go on adventures in the kid-dominated wilderness near their houses?
The Amazing World of Gumball.
Incorrect. Teachers for the steal if you'd like it. It stars Craig, so they call it Craig of the Creek. No points get awarded there. Jen, you're laying on the bed right now. You're relaxing. What do you say you give us question number 2 right here?
Okay, what Cartoon Network show is about a boy who discovers the Omnitrix, a mysterious watch-like device that gives the wearer the power to transform into different alien species?
First one in, Miriam.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
I love that you keep guessing that. Hopefully we'll get there eventually. Teachers for the steal.
Ben 10.
Buzz in if you want to take a guess. Miss Colby.
Ben 10.
Give this lady 10 points. Ben 10 is going to earn her 10 points. Get you guys up to 80 points. Miss Colby, great answer there. And we have one final question. And I bet you Miriam is going to say the same thing on question 3. But the only way to find out is to play the game. Jen, what's your question?
Finally, in the Amazing World of Gumball, what kind of animal is Darwin?
Erica!
A fish.
A fish is right, yes! I love it. See, we knew we were going to get to the Amazing World of Gumball. We finally did. Hey, a big thanks to Jen Fred for leading our field trip today. You did a great job at a great place. Make sure you check out that hotel. All right, scores. Students, 110. Teachers, 80 points for you. This game wraps up. We put a bow on it, and I'm going to give $500 to the winner, and we go to a final exam. Here you go. The topic of today's final exam is walk like an Egyptian. This means all the questions have something to do with ancient Egypt. I'm going to ask both teams 3 questions about our final exam topic, all about Egypt. Correct answer here is worth 100 points. 60 seconds on the clock. During the commercial, you guys will work together. But for now, I give you question 1. What is the name of the young pharaoh who became famous after his intact tomb was discovered in 1922? Question 2. In the movie Despicable Me, what is the name of the villain who stole the Great Pyramid of Giza? Finally, King of the Gods. Re was one of the ancient Egypt's most important deities and was primarily known as the god of what? All right, there are your 3 questions. They're tough today. Ancient Egypt is the topic. 100 points for each one they get right. Hopefully, they can put their brains together and somebody comes out on top. Who gets crowned champion of the classroom? Only one way to find out, and that's stand right where you are, because we are coming right back and giving away $500.
Does your school want to be part of a game show pitting students against teachers? If you're a principal or an authorized school official, go to theclassroom.com for more information on how to get on the show.
Here we go. Welcome back into the classroom. You feel that? It's called stress. And I'm telling you right now, the teachers are feeling that. 80 points for you guys right now. Students, you're in the lead, 110, a lot on the line. Saint Barnabas Catholic School. Here we go today, head to head. The topic of today's final exam is walk like an Egyptian. Let's get into it. What is the name of the young pharaoh who became famous after his intact tomb was discovered in 1922? Teachers, we start with you, Miss Colby.
He went with King Tut.
That's going to get you 100 and up to 180. Uh-oh. Erica, you're not smiling. You're making me a little nervous over there. What'd you say?
King Tut.
A King Tut! Smoke screen! That was a smoke screen by Erica. Now we move to question 2, students in the lead. In the movie Despicable Me, what is the name of the villain who stole the Great Pyramid of Giza? Teachers, hopefully you've seen it. You said, Miss Dugan?
We thought we had the best answer. Richard Curtis.
No, I didn't, but I love that answer, and you can come back anytime you want, Miss Dugan. All right, Kayla, what did you say?
Said Gru.
Also incorrect. Scores stay where they're at. The answer was Vector, one of my favorite villains. Here we go. King of the gods, Re was one of the ancient Egypt's most important deities and was primarily known as the god of what? I don't like to say Re, but it is Ray. Here we go. We're going to start with our teachers. Miss Miller, to stay in the game.
We went with the sun god.
The sun god is right and puts the pressure on to the students for the win. Did you say the god of sun?
We said the god of sun.
$500! Students are the big winners in the game! Get out here and get this check. What a game today. They come from behind the last one. Hey, principal of the school, did you have a good time?
Awesome time. So proud of our kids. That was
We
great.
love it.
That was
We'll
awesome.
see you next
Thank
time
you.
on the classroom. What a win, you guys. That was incredible. The god of sun. I knew that was going to come back to help you.